Good evening. Jump scare. Hello. Hello. Evening, Amy. Hi, you queen. You alright, darling? Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Lady Farr. Hey, Vic. Hey, Mystic. You alright? Hi, Lego. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Joe. Hi, Squeaky. Hi, Mr. Calf. You alright, Gillian? Hey, Cheryl. Hi, HC. How is everybody doing? Oh no, why'd you feel ill? I tell you, something wrong with this year, isn't there? Something started this year. I don't know what it is, but it's taking everybody down. I don't know whether it's the mood or what illness is. I don't know. It's just not been a good start to the year, I don't think, in my humble opinion. Evening, Maz, my love. Thank you very much. Bad stomach, yeah, headache. I definitely can feel you on the headache. Hi, Heather. Good evening, Signal. Oh, Emma Lou. Sorry, honey. I think a lot of us are there with you. Oh, Liz, you can keep it. Thank you. Evening, Butterfly. Oh, thank you, Gillian. Thank you. I might try and... You're right, Seraphine. I might try and co-host with Toby if he's still live later. Oh, Lady Farr. I'm so sorry. Hiya, Emma. You all right? Hi, Shell. Hi, Kate. You okay? Yeah, no worries, Vic. Oh, hi, Louise. Hi, Finley. Hi, Kirsty. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Heather. Everybody doing okay? We're going to have a little education today. I'm going to tell you all about dark rooms. And then you're all going to get even more annoyed. Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Liz. Hi, Gina. Hi, Mrs. B. Hello, Lizzie's Library. I've been here, my darling. Are you all right, honey? I'm good, Gemma. Hello, only me. Hiya, Trinity. Thank you for the treasure box, whoever that was. Sorry, I missed it. No. No. Oh, dear. Hi, Ellie. You okay? Hi, Munchkin. How's everybody doing? 100 hours, Maz. No, 100 days? Oh, my Lord. You poor woman. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Karen. Hi, Susie. Go out and come back in. You're not wrong, bad luck vibes. But I'm going to tell you what they're like, because I want you to fully understand what he's done. Hi, Savage Racing Girl. How are you? Evening, Diane. Evening, Walking Amethyst. 2 years, Squeaky flipping heck. Hey, Katrina. Hey, AMC. Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Amethyst. Well, thank you. Hi, Doyler. Thank you, Doyler. Hey, Kay. Hey, Mama Z. How is everybody? I see it's all kicking off on the Come Down with DJ or whatever they're calling it now. Honestly, if you're going to invite a certain group of people to operate in close proximity to one another and it all kicks off, don't be surprised. Hey, Luke, I have no sympathy. Sorry, I have absolutely zero sympathy. The only person I have sympathy for is the poor person who owns that Airbnb. That's it. Hiya, Andy, you all right? Oh, bless you, Emma. Other than that, not interested. Hi, Fliss. Oh, I know they want the drama. I totally agree with that. Exactly, Tony. Exactly that. Thank you. Oh, no, I won't watch it, Kath. I refuse to watch it. Out of principle, I just refuse. I don't know what people expected. And honestly, giving... Do you know what really grinds my gears, right? Giving people who aren't, let's say, the best behaved on the app Yeah. That kind of platform. Nah. No, nah. Sorry. I'd never do it. I know exactly, Maz. Exactly. But I'd never do it. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Katie. I just wouldn't do it. And I don't care. Exactly. There are so many other good creators who have actual skills. Talent, you might say. Thank you, Linda. Not in a good mood. I'm going to tell you that from the go. Singers, artists, musicians, etc., who could have showcased or done something. People with a cause, people who are trying to raise awareness on mental health issues, etc., etc. Why did we not do that? Hiya, Faye. Why are we not? I get it hasn't got the reach, and I get it doesn't get the same numbers in, but everything is this, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. Sorry, but it does. It makes me sick. Yeah, that's true. Evening, Essex. You're right, darling. Right? Sold your souls for money. That's what you've done. Every single one of you. Absolutely pathetic. Seriously, can't take it with you, can you? So, what was the point? Nah, don't get me on that soapbox. I'll stay on there all night. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather cut my toenails with snapping turtles, honestly. Pierce my ears with spoons, whatever. And all this copyright crap as well. Just don't even get me started on that. Yeah, Mr. Property of Mr. DG. And what? And what? Seriously, where do you think your 22k views are coming from? People come to and you, that's where. Hiya, Julie, all right. People come to and you. Stop being so damn precious. What's the matter with you? Seriously. Good evening. Sorry, I'm on one. On today. And I don't care. I don't care today. Hiya, Sarah. You know, the lengths that people have got to go to. It's not everybody wants to watch you, do they? No, they don't. And some people want to come to you, and they can. It's called living in a free society, I do believe. Hey. Right? Property of DG, honest to God. Ridiculous. Oh, Ruth, swear to God, a short fuse. I have a very short fuse today. Are you ready? All right. The trees are treeing, yeah. But they don't answer back, so I can't have a fight with them. Oh, yeah, an E. Oh, my God, E. Oh, I know. Just stop it. These people think they're so important, and in the grand scheme of things, can I remind people that 2 people got attacked today in Golders Green, right? Who are now fighting for their lives. Get a fucking grip, seriously. Hiya, Alice, you all right? I'm done. I'm done with the world today. Stop the world, I want to get off. You know, and you're all having a faff because somebody's streamed something over on Kick. Honestly. Exactly, Faye. I'm sorry if you're looking for fun tonight, honey. That's not coming. Oh, they do. They absolutely do. They really, really do. Yeah. Yeah. Goes straight to the Reds. It blows my mind. It really does. And I've got nothing against these people personally. Do you understand? They've done nothing to me. But when you see that amount of ego in a room, right? Thank you, Katrina. That amount of ego in a room, right? And yeah, I get what they're trying to do, and I get that they're trying to bring entertainment, etc. But if you're going to put people like that together, you've got to expect trouble. Oh, Nicole, piss off. Go on, sod off. And no, I wasn't, silly cow. I was talking about somebody else. Seriously. Oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood today. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. People are losing their lives out there. Going around doing having an average day, and they're losing their lives. And you're all griping over something so tragic. Anyway, I'm going to be calling Alphabet Orion from now on, by the way, because I'm done. I'm done with you and all. I'm absolutely done with you. Hiya, Nicola. I will be uploading it, yeah. You put up a message, didn't you? You put up a message to say that it was from the Met Police. Are you having a laugh? Are you trying to be funny? Because honest to God, I didn't laugh at all. It was pathetic. Who wrote that? Huh? Do you know 6-year-olds? Maybe you found a 6-year-old to write it for you. Met Police, my arse. Don't be silly. Don't be silly now. Hey, Friar. Sorry, I'm not in a good mood. Right? I'm writing with relation. With relation to who? Who are you writing to? Right? It was the worst constructed message I've ever seen from the Met Police. No, I'm not poorly, I'm cross. Worst constructed message. What? If you want to contact us, please dial us on 1234 Fisher Price, because that's what it should have said. Pick up your Fisher Price or your Mattel phone and give us a bell. Yeah? Because that's about as far as you'd get, making a phone call to people like that. Seriously, do better. Honest to God. 1 out of 10 for effort. But you flashed it up, didn't you? You're so cocky. You're so cocky. It's unreal. You're so cocky. Right? And I've had it with you. I've completely had it with you. I'm watching you destroy a kitten. Right? You're destroying that cat. Thank you, Lego. That cat's health is going down the pan. Yeah? Quicker than your makeup slides off your face on a Friday night. That cat's health is going down the toilet. And I'm done. I'm done with you. Sorry. Right? So now I'm going to tell everybody, okay, what a dark room is and how much your little hand signal took the piss out of everybody that night. Right? Because I'm going to tell everybody now where you were. Not the address, what you were doing. Okay. But I am going to tell you about that venue, right, and how it operates. So, yeah, I hope you're watching Orion. So, dark rooms, very, very, very well safeguarded, okay? You have to have an SEX license. So you, good. So you have to be on the ball, right? You have to be very, very careful. So, first thing Orion would have done, first thing Orion would have done would have been to ask, you know, the wristband, would have had to ask for the wristband, right? So at that point, it is explained to you exactly what goes on in the dark room, right? Exactly what goes on. It's also explained to you about consent. It's also explained to you about how much the welfare, there's a welfare team there, right? Making sure everybody's okay. Thank you, Alex, right? And you are made aware that if you are too drunk, there's a good possibility you won't be allowed in there. Yeah? So you were in a venue that was very well versed on taking care of their patrons. Safety first. Good evening. Safety first, right? That is their number one priority, is safety first. Okay, I happen to know that that particular venue that you were at, the staff there are incredibly well trained. All of them, by the way, security, bar staff, everybody, really well trained and to know what to do. Yeah, should somebody need help. That's the venue you were at. So don't you ever sit there and say, I felt vulnerable. Did you fudges like? No, you didn't. You didn't feel vulnerable at all. Right? Because every effort was made, thank you, Heather, every effort was made to keep every patron in there safe. How dare you How dare you? I'll tell you what I think, and this is what I think, in my honest opinion. You looked round to make sure no one was looking when you did your little hand signal. I don't think you were looking for someone to look at you. I think you were making sure no one was looking at you. Evening, Ali. Right? So you can make your hand signal, because you knew that you were in a place where if you made that hand gesture, help was coming your way immediately. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ali. Help was coming your way immediately. Hi, Andrea. Right? So you look to make sure. All right? And I will believe that. You can tell me different. I won't believe you. So you made that hand gesture knowing that you would only your audience would say it. In my opinion, only your audience. Because you were probably at that point in one of the safest places. Right? One of the safest places. Now, I contacted the venue you were at, and you'll be happy to know there's nothing they can tell me because of GDPR. So I don't know whether you're a member or not. Okay? But shall I tell you what I said to them? I said to them that you present a risk. You present a risk to other patrons in that place, right? Because you are misusing a hand signal. Right? You presented a risk to that poor fella who did nothing to you. Nothing. And if he was such a threat, why'd you accept a glass of water off him? Didn't he go and get you a glass of water? Why'd you take it off him? If you felt so vulnerable. Explain that one. Because I tell you what, if I was in that situation and I genuinely felt like that, not only would I have moved the second he left to go and get a glass of water, I certainly wouldn't have accepted a drink off him or anyone else. Okay? So you fabricated that entire situation from start to finish. Because I don't know whether you were bored, whether you wanted to get some money in, I don't care. Right? You were also live in a place like that. They don't like that very much. They don't like you being live. Did you know that? Of course you did. Because you've been to these places before, yeah? Now, the club will not tell anybody whether you're a member. I've got my own suspicions, but they won't. So they therefore can't say whether they're going to banana you or not. My only hope is that they do. Right? And I got an acknowledgement back from my email. And I said to them that you present a problem. You are a problem to the other people in that club. Right? Because you don't preserve any anonymity of anybody, do you? Your background screamer's on, and what? Do you have any idea how much trouble you could have caused that fella? Do you care? Nah, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Thank you, Anna. Right? You could have caused him all sorts of grief. Let's just take you out of the equation for a moment. I know it's not normal for you, but let's do it, yeah? Take you out of the equation. What could have happened to that fella? If anyone had seen you do your little hand gesture. The fact that he was on a live stream as well. Right? Because he said, and I remember him saying, he was drunk. And he was going to regret this tomorrow. I heard him say it. Right? So you've put potentially an innocent man at risk. Yeah? So these dark rooms are very, very safe. They are as safe as they can possibly be. Right? So you knew exactly what you were doing. You weren't that drunk, so don't even get me started. Okay? Vulnerable. No, you weren't. You weren't vulnerable at all. Not even in the slightest. Right? There was welfare teams on standby. They were all over the place, making sure everyone was okay. And you were in that club till 11 in the morning. So tell me again you were vulnerable, Orion. Tell me again. Vulnerable. You're 6 foot something right? And you had heels on. Vulnerable. To who? The Jolly Green Giant might have looked down on you, but I tell you what, not many other people would have done. Okay? So, quit. Quit while you're ahead. Because I tell you what, I'm sick to death of you now. And I don't get angry with you very often because you're not worth it, but I am now. I am now. The stuff that I've heard you come out with since as well, your apology, which wasn't an apology, but you don't care because you know your truth. I know your truth. I know your truth. The whole awareness community knows your truth. Your truth is the biggest load of lies, right? And do you know what? We're getting grief. The awareness community is getting grief from people that think we're picking on you. Seriously, right? If one more person says to me, don't you think you should just ignore them and not give them any attention? No. Been there, done that. Right? Behaviour escalates. It gets worse, believe it or not. So we would rather shine the torch on Orion and know exactly what's going on than put Orion in the dark where we can't see what's going on. Right? You've reported what to the police? Sorry. What? What have you reported to the police? For what? Exactly. Telling the truth. Good luck with that. Right? What was the other thing you said? You're using your autism, aren't you? Using your alleged autism as well to try and stop people talking. Yeah? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. And for everybody that's coming for us and saying, oh, I don't know why you bother, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Number one, the machinery of what we're doing takes so long to get going, right, that it is time consuming. Number two, yes, things are happening. And I'll tell you how I know. Things are happening because every time Orion's behaviour takes a turn or becomes worse, it's normally in response. It's normally in response to something the awareness team has done. Right? It's normally because they've had a phone call, they've had a letter, they've had a visit. Right? And Orion will behave, will act out. Think of a toddler. And they will act out. And that's how we know it's working. So there's that. And anyone else coming and saying, you know, what was it somebody said? The awareness teams make it worse. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we encourage it, we do. Yeah, because we have nothing else to do. How are we making it worse exactly? No, I'll tell you what we're doing. We are protecting your children, your relatives, your sisters, your brothers, right? We're in it for fame. Do you know what we get for doing this? Hate. That's what we get. We don't get any fame for this. We get hate. We get trolled. We get unaliving threats. We get threats to docs. Right? We don't get fame. What sort of fame? What fame could I possibly want from doing this? Yeah, no, I fire up alive, and I love it when people come in and give me hate. It's brilliant. What fame? There is no fame to doing this, right? We are not chasing clout off Orion because I don't believe any one of us wants that kind of clout off Orion. Do you understand? Not one of us. But what we will do is we will continue to speak up about a person who took money off an autistic minor. Yeah? We will continue to speak up against somebody who conned a disabled woman out of money. Yeah? We will continue to stand up against somebody who continually says, well, the police are involved, the police are involved. But no, they're not. No, they're not. You haven't got the police involved, love. We have. Yeah? Some of us have. Not you. The fact that they know you. See, the police around me know who I am. No, they don't. Blood, no way who you are, though, don't you? What was the latest as well? Oh, this did make me giggle. I beg you to do this. You want to do a meet and greet? I'm sorry, aren't you an autistic, vulnerable trans woman? But you want to do a meet and greet? Find a telephone box and hold it in there, because that's about as how many people you'll get. Yeah? A wheelie bin. Have one in a wheelie bin. Seriously, a meet and greet. Exactly, social anxiety. Yeah, that only happens on Tuesdays and every other Thursday. Okay? So you want to do a meet and greet, you're going to charge them again this time. Huh? And one of your followers actually mentioned the O2. Oh my God. Do you know who could fill an O2? People who don't like you. You know, I could fill a venue full of people that don't like you quicker than you can fill a venue of people who do like you and who do support you. And I tell you what, give me 15 minutes with them and I'll have them over at mine. Because people still don't know about you, do they? They still don't understand about you. Because what you'll do is you'll threaten and cajole. Yeah, play the vulnerable card. Yeah, you're not vulnerable. Not in the slightest. So let's think what you've done just this year, shall we? Right? You threatened to tell the police about people, and then you faked responses from the police. All right, then. You faked an autism assessment. You faked the diagnosis. You've tried to set somebody up for a storyline for SA, but that backfired, didn't it? You've used a signal that's normally used for people who are in trouble. You've used that signal to get attention and to get gifts. You've scammed the person that did your lip filler, haven't you? You've scammed them. Let's have it right. They haven't scammed you at all. You've taken your kitten for the first set of jabs, but you've not taken them for the second set. So now your kitten isn't covered by the first set of jabs. Do you understand? They have to have the 2 sets and they have to be done within 4 to 6 weeks of each other. Otherwise, they don't work. They work together. So now your cat's not covered at all. You've not made any effort to go and get that cat spayed. I do believe the cat is microchipped. Have you registered the microchip? Your cat is not well. Your cat is losing the will. Right? You were saying that your cat has started biting and scratching. Right? That's because you've confused the hell out of it. 1 second you want the cat to play and the next second you don't. What you do with that cat off the line, I'll never know and I don't want to know, right? But the tail on your cat is very thin. There's a lot less fur on the tail of your cat than there was before. Do you know what that can be? That can be a sign of stress. It could also be a sign of mites, right? Fleas. Okay, so don't tell me you're looking after that cat, because you're not. You're doing exactly the same thing to this one that you did to Diva. Exactly the same thing. So what are you going to do when the cat's not cute, right? Because funnily enough, you don't like cats when they're older, do you? You like them when they're cute and young. I'll just leave that hanging out there, shall I? Bit of a pattern with you, that though, isn't it? Yeah. You don't like things when they get older, do you? Oh, Tups, tell you. Listen, the awareness people in here will be biting their tongues as well. Trust me, but I'm not in the mood to. That's all right, Laura, sorry. And you left that cat on its own for 10 hours. And that cat saved your life, right? Would you like to return the favour? Piss poor excuse for a human being, you really are. You really are. I'm done playing nice with you. I'm done trying to not offend you in as much as I possibly can. I've done trying to tippy-toe around what you're saying, right, and trying to put it in a nice way so I don't come across as, well, being as angry as I actually am. I'm done. I'm done calling you Alphaba. You are Orion. You are Orion. And what? And what? I called you by your birth name. Oh no. Also, seeing you've withdrawn your trademark. So any leverage you thought you had with copyright, etc., gone. Gone. I called them Alphaba because I believe, and I still believe it was the right thing to do at the time, right? Because I didn't want to disrespect the trans community, and I didn't want to make it a precedent so that if you dislike somebody who's trans, you can effectively dead name them, right? What I have decided since you decided to use a hand signal that now, Orion. You're Orion. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. You are Orion. And you're going to sue everybody as well, aren't you? You're going to sue everybody. Please. Please, I beg you, take me to court. Take me to court. Oh, I would pay good money for you. I won't even hire a solicitor. Take your best shot. Please take your best shot. I'll just turn up. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. DeGaff. Thank you, Louise. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, the threats are there. Taking us to court. Yeah, because you got money, haven't you? Apparently. We'll have to see what DWP have to say about that, won't we? With you earning. Yeah, so anybody that's going to play me on the FYP or is screen recording me or doing any of the other stuff that's supposed to make me feel a sort of way, right? I don't care. I don't care, okay? This individual is a serious danger. They are a danger to themselves and they are a danger to the rest of the community. okay, when you are sitting there in a nightclub that's been set up specifically to keep you safe, and you look around to see whether anyone's watching, and you make an intentional hand signal, which you knew, and I've heard you say you didn't know about the hand signal until you saw it on your wristband. BS. That is BS. Because you made a mockery of that hand signal not a week, 10 days earlier. Right? Oh, I know, I'll ask Angela. Oh yeah, hilarious. It's really hilarious, right? So don't sit there and say you didn't know anything about the hand sign when you only saw it on your wristband. Bull. That's absolute bull. Right? You want to get back to your little heyday, don't you? You know, when you had your lions and your universes coming in, because people, kind, hard-working people, were trying to help you get that transition that you were so desperate for. Those days are gone. They are gone, and they are not coming back. And do you know why they're not coming back, Orion? Because of the awareness. Because we are going to make sure that you earn 10p, if that, right? We're going to make sure that nobody ever gifts you like that again. Ever. And we are going to hold your actions accountable every time we see you. Every time. Do you understand? So you're not going to get away with anything anymore, right? And if anybody wants to come for me for that, have at it, right? This is the face of somebody who's had enough and doesn't care, right? Because I will stick up for children, and I will stick up for vulnerable people, the autistic community, the ADHD community, the Tourette's community, the trans community, right? Women, vulnerable men, right? I will stick up for them every day of the week and twice on Sundays. And if you think a few hurty words, yeah, or a bit of a dig on an FYP show is going to stop me in my tracks, think again. It's not going to stop me, and it's not going to stop any other awareness, right? Because you, Orion, are going to ultimately legally pay for what you've done. And you've been given ample opportunity to stop. You've been given ample opportunity to have help. We have all reached out to you in one way or another. We've all tried to be kind. We've all tried to be understanding. We've all tried to think, well, you know, maybe there's an element of truth there. Maybe they don't understand. Maybe then... You know exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. Right? And you can't stand the fact that we know exactly what you're doing as well. That's why you're so annoyed. Right? You're crossing lines all of the time. And I said to a friend yesterday, there is going to come a day and there's going to be the perfect storm. And that's not a good expression. Somebody's going to be out and about and they're going to see you and they're going to have had a bad day. And some of what you've done will have affected them. And there's going to be consequences. How you flick, love. Right? And nobody wants that. Nobody wants. I don't want anyone to get into trouble on your account. Do you understand? But you have pushed people and pushed people and pushed people for what? Because this is drying up now. As much drama as you cause, it's not bringing in the money, is it? So now I need to ask myself, well, why is he still doing it? Why? Why are you going out of your way to offend so many communities? And you are offending the communities you allegedly want to be a part of. Explain to me how that works. You allege you want to be female, yet you trash women all the time. You allege that you want to be autistic, and yet you fake an autism assessment. Right? You have some warped view of the world, you really do. And you are not trans. The hill I'll die on, you are not trans. Prove me wrong. 0 hormones. Having your lips filled is not gender affirming care. Right? Are you registered on the NHS? Have you started your NHS journey yet? Have you put any money towards your transition? Because you've had the money. You've withdrawn your trademark. How much was that? 210 quid you won't get back. You could have put that towards your tax bill. You could have put that towards your gender affirming care, which we all know you don't want. You are an insult to the trans community, let me tell you. An absolute insult to the trans community. Genuine trans people who are trying their hardest to live an authentic life. Because they feel in here and in here that they are in the wrong body. And there's you, dressed up in what I can only describe as rusty foil. God, I look gorgeous. Oh, I look hot. I looked so hot the other night. Everyone was hitting on me. All right. Right? But you don't feel trans, do you? You just say you're trans. Do you think if I tell everybody I'm 20, if I say it often enough, it'll be true? No. Same goes for you. If you tell people often enough you're trans, it'll be true. No. Because you've done nothing. You haven't even got the basic. You haven't changed your name by deed-poll, so that's another lie. You haven't gone to your GP and said, I'm so depressed. Oh, why is that? Are you on the pathway to your gender dysphoria or whatever it's called diagnosis now? Are you? When you're looking in the mirror saying, oh, God, I look hot. You are a disrespectful, disingenuous bullshitter is what you are. Take that to the police. Hi, Jules. Sorry, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. If you saw my inbox, yes, if you saw my inbox, which is full of people who have had horrendous experiences, right? People who have tried to get help prior to the much better organised nights out. You know, that there's recognisable symbols and, you know, hand gestures and all that stuff, and you can get help a lot more easily. But go back 10 years, there wasn't this. And the people who've suffered, right? And now they're sitting there and they're watching Orion take the piss. Just take the piss. You know, and these people are absolutely devastated. Absolutely devastated. Can you imagine one person in my inbox, right? I wish to God that hand gesture had been around when I was attacked. What do I say to that? What can I possibly say to that? And there's Orion using it for clickbait, using it for likes, using it for gifts, right? What do I say? Do you know how many numbers I've handed out this week for helplines for people? based off Orion being an absolute selfish... because he wants attention. That's all it is. Wants attention. I tell you what, you call me transphobic all day long, every day. Thank you, Stevie. You call me transphobic if you like. If it makes you feel better, you crack on. Yeah? Because I tell you what, you are not trans. Not even a little bit. Right? And if anybody says any different, I will give them 50 reasons why you're not. Oh, I can't. I wish you'd involve the law. I really do. I'd love to explain why you're not. Let me tell you something. If you go down the police route, the backfiring it's going to have on you, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Because if you did report me to the police for anything, and I then explained... Sorry, hang on. Colour me shocked. Not. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That's because what you're looking at is an incredibly unsophisticated con man. Con man. And a really, really bad one at that. Really bad. Scouse Mafia. Oh, isn't that Scouse Slayer, I think? Oh, Scouse Slayer, bring it. I tell you what, you're another one. This is all I'm going to say to you, right? If you want to continue, you keep it going. But I'll put this offer to you as well, shall I? Lie detect me. Lie detect me, Scouse. I'll pay for it and I'll travel to wherever you want to go, right? Lie detect me. And you can ask me whether I ever did anything regarding your children. Okay? I'll pay for it. But you want to go there with me and I'll go there. I am done being bullied on this app. Yeah, and then we can do a little update then, can't we? I have completely left you alone. Even after that bullshit exposure you did, I left you alone. I haven't said anything to you. I've done nothing to you. I haven't even done a TikTok on you. Right? But if you want to keep coming for me, how long do you expect me to keep quiet? Right? Because if you want to go there, I will go there. And I will go all the way there. Do you understand? Because I am done. Good evening, Donna. Oh, Victoria, don't worry. Don't worry. That's going to be covered very soon. Very soon. They won't be able to do that. Thank you, Ray, darling. Oh, Frankie, I tell you, I have been trying to be nice and calm and reasonable and the adult. I don't know. Hiya, Sophie. You all right, honey? Thank you, Victoria. Evening, Irish Marie. You all right, Dom? Oh, I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood. Thank you, Ray. I know you have. I know you have, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Savage, darling. Thank you, Marie. Generally speaking, I don't clap back to people. I will do. I don't clap back to people because I don't see the point. Thank you, Victoria. I really don't see the point. Normally, silence is absolutely the way to go. You don't give these people ammunition, right? But you can poke and poke and poke and poke, and eventually you get pushed back, right? And I'm not in the mood. I'm done. Absolutely done. Thank you, Eternia. Right? You cost me 3,000 followers, Scouse, right? And do you know what? At the time, I was really upset about that. And then I thought, actually, do you know what? If people are ready to believe your BS, then that's on them, not on me. And I quite like the fact that my platform grows quite quietly and quite slowly, right? Because I know it's genuine and I don't buy my followers. Do you get me? Okay? But you and I both know that I can prove you wrong. You and I both know that I can prove you're a liar. Right? So if you really want to go down this road, you let me know. You let me know. Okay? Thank you, Ray. Oh, Karen, I'm quite quiet and quite calm. I mean, don't get me wrong, Orion grinds my gears like nobody's business. Hi, EJK. You all right, love? EJR, sorry. My eyes are stinging. And normally I'll let things go and let things slide because, you know, who's got the time and the energy? Hiya, Paula, love. But when you're getting poked and prodded... Oh, thank you, Ray. It's very Christmassy. Thank you, Jane, love. When you're getting poked and prodded all the time, at some point, something's going to give, right? Oh, I totally agree with you, Nellie. I totally agree. Oh, do you like it? No, Julian, I'm normally the same. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Jan. I'm normally the same, honestly. But you know when you just reach your limit with pretty much everything. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Jan. Hiya, Debs. That's the thing. That's the thing. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, CJ. That's the thing. Blocked on everything I am. I've blocked her off everything. And yet, you have to make a new account because you get an IP ban, don't you? An IP strike, and you got copyrighted, didn't you? So you made a new account, but you made sure not to ban me on that. You all right? See, when I block somebody, that's because I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to engage with them. I don't want to hear them. I just don't want anything to do with you. Thank you, Lorraine. That's how I operate, right? So I don't unblock you to have a look at you to then block you. That's just weird. So I've done you a favour and I've blocked you. You know, taking time out of my day to block you on your new account. How long you'll have that for? Let's see. Thank you, Debs. Very unpleasant individual who's absolutely, yes, that's what we'll say. Please pin that so I can see it. Too good. Oh yeah, more than likely, Paula. Yeah. Oh, this will be all over a page tomorrow. Because let's face it, what else she got? But that's just me being nasty now, and I'm not that person. I'm not a nasty person. But I will fight back if I have to. And believe me, you don't want me to. Oh, don't worry, I'll remind people. Glynis. Hiya, Summer, you all right, love? Is Toby still live? Does anyone know if... Yes, Nicola. Does anyone know if Toby's still... Is Toby still live? That wasn't the right one. Has he gone? Oh, I like Toby. I was going to say. I'm following people I didn't know I was following. I know he said he was tired. I was going to go live with him, bless him. As a... I know, I know. Oh, is he just typical, isn't it? Typical. I'll organise to go live with Toby's. Toby's very angry with Orion at the moment. As are, well, I haven't seen anyone stick up for Orion, that's for sure. Oh, absolutely adore Toby, and Toby's going through a lot at the moment. So next time Toby's live, I will go live with Toby if he's up there. He's a good guy. He really is. Thank you, Tups. He's a really good guy. Yeah, he's got a lot of insight into. Good night, Friar. Louis, you all right? Roadman slated who? Sorry. I don't know Dean very well. Look like I'm teething. Oh, thank you, Ray. I look like I'm bloody teething. Seriously. Oh, dear. You need glasses. Oh, Roadman did. Yeah, Miss Red. Miss Red was savaged Orion as well. I do look like I'm teething. Oh, bless you, spooky chick. Roadman is brilliant. He's a real one. Yeah. Thank you. I don't feel it. Evening, Chucky. How are you? Thank you, Chucky, for the heart, me. A rosy glow. That's rosy glow. Oh, you're all far too nice. Thank you, Lego love. Thank you. Who was that as well? Alex, thank you for the rose, love. Oh, Julie, it's coming. It's coming. His insults are fantastic. They do make me laugh. Thank you, Donna. He's very much, he's got daughters, hasn't he, or a daughter. So anything that potentially affects their safety as a dad, he's going to be all over, isn't he? Sorry. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Did you? 3 daughters. Wow. Bless him. He's got his hands full. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Alex. He's got his hands full, hasn't he? How have you, Kaz? Has it all kicked off again? No, I didn't get a response. Thank you, Gillian. But I think I don't know this is true, so please don't take me, it's subjective, but I did hear that the lady refunded Orion's money. Now, I hope and pray that's not the case. Hiya, Jessica, love. Hiya, Kay. You're all right. Thank you, Sarah, love. Thank you, Holly. You're right. I know. I know. But I did hear that. You're all right, Holly. I did hear that that she did. I just hope she didn't, because she didn't need to. Yeah, I hope it's not true. You are, Faye. We'll see you. Oh, absolutely, Paula. I think because, Ellie, Orion is very good, right? Orion can hold up that, right? If you didn't know Orion, right, and they held up that autism assessment, you would assume Orion was autistic, would you not? And then you've got the conditioning that we all have, which is, okay, this person is autistic. So the misinformation we're fed a lot of, so that they might have a meltdown, or they're presenting as trans. I can't say any different because I'll get into trouble. So if they say, if Orion goes back and says, my lips aren't right, one's wonky, blah, 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 without knowing the background and without seeing what Orion did to his lips, I don't know, Lolly, why are you in here? If you don't like it, go away. I'm not in the mood. Go away. There you go. I've helped you out there. You're blocked. If you didn't know Orion, then you would assume that what Orion was saying was true. So in order to not get a bad review, then you would just pay the money back, wouldn't you? It's what I would do if I was running a business. I would protect the business and just refund a client, higher floss, rather than exactly. I'd just refund the client and keep my business reputation, because ultimately that's where your longevity is, isn't it? Your business reputation. I'm hoping to God she didn't, because she absolutely didn't need to. She did a fantastic job on somebody that wouldn't be pleased no matter what she did, let's face it. Oh, Orion was transphobic towards Jackie. If you define transphobia as saying, I pass better than she does, right? Absolutely transphobic towards Jackie. And let me tell you, Jackie is lovely. Jackie is authentic and an absolute real one on this app, and will say exactly what she thinks. EQ, transphobic to EQ. Right? But we're all supposed to sit there and call you she, her, when you threatened EQ with physical violence because you are a man, and you said that. Thank you, Holly. You said that. Nobody else. You. Because you threatened EQ with physical violence. Because you are a male. Oh, I know, Ray. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And this is the thing. This is what people don't realise, right? Way back when, thank you, Holly, when Orion was trying to get the money together for the transition that was never going to happen, it was the likes of EQ that was gifting him lions, whatever else the big gifts are. That's all right, Ink, don't worry. It was EQ, it was CLA, it was the OGs of this app. You know, it was those people that was gifting. So EQ gave Orion money. Yeah. This is what people don't understand. It wasn't just people with very little to give. Winnie, yeah. Yeah. Amber got her money back, yeah. Amber gave her, no worries, just boot. Go through the list and boot. Amber gave her 500 quid, gave Orion 500 quid, and then took it back. Got it back. Good evening, Kay. I don't know whether Mama Kaz did or not. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Mama Kaz tried to help. Absolutely tried to help. And what did you do, Orion? You mocked DV. You, who's never mocked DV. What was it you said to Mama Kaz when she was having problems with her relationship? Oh, I'm Mama Kaz and I'm going to go back into a DV relationship. Oh, we all remember that. In fact, I know where that clip is. Right? So don't even. You 100% mock DV. 100%. Oh, yes, he did, Liz. Absolutely, he did. Yes. And Mama Kaz met up with Orion and was trying to help. I couldn't speak about Maria's relationship. I have no idea, but he absolutely did say that. Thank you, Nina. You're right, darling. Absolutely did. did say that. It was horrible. Just a very deeply unpleasant individual. Yeah. Oh, Ali, honestly, do you know what? I heave a sigh of relief when he says I'm not coming online for a while. Even though I know it's because they're running and hiding till everything dies down, right? I do heave a sigh of relief because I think, thank for that. We can all just take a load off for a minute, and concentrate on something else. Yeah. The next door neighbour and next door to his mum. Yeah, absolutely. Got was it some of the local kids to throw stones at the door, at Maria's door? Yeah, to make it look like they were being persecuted. Hiya, Amy. Docs the address. Yeah, did all of that. Do I think he still performs and sings when not online? I don't know. I genuinely think Orion loves singing, right? Does he whack the microphone on and belt out Defying Gravity when not online? My gut wants to say no, because I think a lot of what Orion does is performative. So I think a lot of the attitude that you get, let's take an example, right? I came off live the other night. Within 10 minutes, I'd say, Orion went live and started on about the police and blah, 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 the usual, right? So a lot of it is performative. Orion will either be watching or will watch this live at some point, and I will be pushing every single one of his buttons just by saying him and just by saying Orion. Right? Because let's not forget Orion. I'm the old disabled granny, yeah? Don't I need to go back and get into my wheelchair? Whatever it was you said about me last time. Yeah. I am a granny. Thank you for noticing. First time. And I am blessed. Right? Old, middle-aged, same age as your mum. Okay? And again, I'm blessed because a lot of people don't get to be 54. Yeah? Disabled, yeah. And what? And what? At least I'm not a liar. I can prove I'm disabled. Can you? Oh, wait. No, you've tried. I'm sorry, Kazzy. What is that in relation to? Excuse me for putting the comment. What is that in relation to? Who said that? Thank you, Holly. Who said that? Sorry, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Orion said that to you, Kazzy? Did Orion say that to you? Evening, Bernie, love. I tried looking for you before, Toby, but you'd come off. Said you were old and looked ill. Thank you, Caitlin. Toby, where are you? Where are you? We need to go live again, Toby, if that's all right. What's gone on? Me ranting for the best part of an hour. I have given it both barrels. I'm not watching you again before I come on. Oh, dear me. Right, Kazzy, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So, just to clarify, Kazzy, was it Orion that said that to you? Wow. Wow. Thank you, Charlie. Hi, Miss Rachel. Wow. Do you have a screenshot of it? Thank you, Melly love. Thank you, Ords. Did you... It is absolutely a threatening comment. Please, Kazzy. Hiya, Mel. Hang on. What? That Kazzy looked old and very ill, and said something else, didn't he, Kazzy? Evening, Nats. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, it's no good reporting it there, hon. It's no good. I'm going to message me after the live, please. I have a file. Yeah, I'm that sad. I have a file on you, Orion. Send it to me. I'm going to add it to the file, right? Which is yet more evidence of a pattern of behaviour with you, Orion. Because you don't like being bullied, do you? When people tell the truth about you. That's what that's known as. But you're one of the biggest bullies on here. Right? And every single person in my community and who knows me knows I can't stand bullies. Right? So I will contact you after I've come off live, and we will get that put in the file. Thank you, Ords, love. Because that... Anyway, Toby, if you're in here, we need to do another live. We need to have a laugh. Thank you, Maximus, love. We need to have a laugh. Because honestly, I'm getting it. The awareness community at the moment... No, you're absolutely right. The awareness community at the moment are getting battered left, right and centre. Let me know when you're free, and I will absolutely be there. Absolutely be there. We definitely need another sandwich bag lawyer night. I think, don't you? Yeah. Everybody, if you can follow Toby J, Toby and Jessica, his lovely other half, have a podcast channel. If you want to write it in the comments, Toby, I'll pin it. Oh God, it was hilarious. No, they have a podcast channel. Is it Brew for Two? I'm thinking that's what it is, Brew for Two. and it will be going onto their YouTube channel, and they've just started recording them. So if we can give this one a follow, because I'm following you on Brew for Two, and you don't appear to be following me, which I thought was just rude, not gonna lie. But yeah, him and Jessica have got, there you go, I've got a, yeah, I'll pin that instead, it's probably a bit easier actually. We have to follow their podcast channel. Because I too have a YouTube channel, which I will upload this real rant onto later. Oh, and I won't be watching it back because I'll probably cringe, not gonna lie. Thank you, T. Oh dear. Yeah, so, but we will definitely do. Oh, your book of poems. I need that book of poems. I need it. I tell you what, there's several people have crossed me now. Several. Oh, do I have to? Oh, is it dished up, Maggie? Because don't forget, Orion doesn't like certain foods touching other foods on the plate. I've never seen anybody eat a small mountain of food. Things don't get placed on a plate, they get dumped on the plate, and the plate gets higher and higher. Oh, swear to God. Oh, don't even go. Oh my God. Do you know, I saw that. There was the food touching thing, right? And then the next picture, I can't remember whose page it was on, but the next picture was of a roast dinner. And everything was just on top of each other. And then, because there's normally the sweet corn that goes over the top with a whole boat load of gravy. I just thought, you must be joking. Oh. Okay. Please, please, please be lying. Please be lying. Thank you, Ellie. Is this over on the old kick? Thank you, Ellie, love. You can ask an honest question, Leslie, and be assured the mood that I am in, you will get an honest answer. Oh, bless you, Ellie. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you. This is... Being autistic is not fun. Having ADHD is not fun. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you. Right? Autism and ADHD are incredibly hard to live with. They are not get out of jail free cards. Quite often they are do not pass go, go straight to jail cards. Do you understand? Because quite often people who have yet to be diagnosed with autism are classified as naughty. I'm sure most people have heard of the young man who hacked the the White House or the Pentagon, right? Because it was there. Because he had autism. He thought, it's there. They have a firewall. I can get through that. And so he did. Having autism in today's society is not seen as a superpower, get out of trouble card. Do you understand? It's daily hell for anyone who has to live with it. Same with ADHD, BPD, bipolar, and all the other words that people like to throw around because mental health isn't a visible disability. I hope and pray you are never, ever given that diagnosis, because it makes life incredibly hard, and a lot of people with any of those mental health disabilities do not survive life. So, CLA, a word of warning. If you're about to tell everybody that you're autistic, I would take a beat, take a step, take a breath before you come out with that. Because if it's BS, we will find out and we will out you. Not a threat, a promise, because we're very good at what we do. Okay? Thank you, Kazzy. And anyone else that's on the internet that wants to say, I have autism, you better have. Because if you're using that to excuse piss poor behaviour, know that we will find out and we will out it. Because we're not about it, okay? Thank you, Christina, darling. Alex, thank you, Christina. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, and do you remember them fish you could get, the different coloured ones, and they curl up one end or the other to tell you whether you were in love or somebody liked you? Oh, I'd apologise for my tone. It's honestly, it's not a designer illness. That's how they're diagnosing autism these days, I reckon. The fortune fish, that's the one. Put this ring on. If it turns black, it means you've got ADHD. I did one of those pre-screening tests, right? This is how easy it is. Oh, bless you. I did a pre-screening test on the Autism UK website because I know autism, because my stepdaughter is autistic, and my son is also autistic, right? So I know the signs and symptoms. Guess what? It said there was a high degree possibility that I could have autism. I don't, because I know the signs and symptoms, right? Very easy to say to pass one of these things. I could put in symptoms of something and pick the worst case scenario, and it's. Ooh. Yeah. CLA. You're another one. You do not have autism, or bipolar, or ADHD, or BPD. What you have is spoilt brat disorder. When things don't go your way, you shout at people. Okay? That's what you have. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Never been told no. Yeah. Or have been told no so often that you now hear yes. Yeah, Lorraine, tell me about it. Is she any closer to going out of the country? Does she need help packing? Tries to be potty. But she's leaving the country or something. Again. Sorry. She did what? She went to the Spanish embassy to get the rejection of applied citizenship in person, I'm assuming. Oh, bless you, Joanne. If you need anything, Joanne, right? My inbox is open, honey. Okay? Ugh. I don't know, Nini, what they're running away from, but I don't think running is going to happen in their future anytime soon, do you? She went to ask them for a visa. To do what? Work? If you get a visa to work in Spain, CLA, is a pro tip for you, you'll be paying tax in 2 countries. So don't sit there and think that you'll be earning money to stay longer than 3 months. On what? You have to have a certain amount in the bank, do you not? You have to have something in the bank, I'm sure. Blame the trolls. Yeah, blame the trolls for your downfall. I believe his first name was Jay, second name Moss. Biggest troll you had. Thank you, Booby Bear. Thank you. That was the biggest troll you had, and do you know what? Everyone tried to tell you. EQ tried to tell you. Miss Red tried to tell you. We all tried to tell you. He was your biggest troll. Because he's the only one who has successfully managed to have your platform removed. Thank you, Alex. Right? He was successfully managed to get your pages taken down permanently. Thank you, Shaz. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Booby Bear. Thank you. I've never seen that one before. Jay Moss is Mr. UK TikTok's top mod. Oh my god. Oh, do you know what? I tell you what, you pick your target perfectly. What would my defence be? Well, in a case of defamation, right? Now, there was someone who corrected me on this, so I'm trying not to get it wrong. There would be the onus placed on both of us, I think, to say that that what I've said is a lie. They would have to prove that they had lost income, that they had reputational damage based off what I've said. I'm just talking about me now, yeah. Based off what I've said, and that their reputation was in tatters, etc., etc. Exactly. So my defence would be, in part, it would be the truth like that, yes, but it would also be, well, if you are trans and you've had the money to transition, why haven't you? That would be my first question. If you didn't want to fully transition, which is absolutely fine, why do you insist on telling everybody that growing your hair, wearing makeup and feminine clothes makes you a woman when it doesn't? I'd want Orion to explain to me where their deep poll went. Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, where they've changed their name. I'd want to know how they've been conned out of hormones by Gender GP. Yeah, in a defamation case, first of all, number one, Orion would have to have money, and a lot of money. Just to get the paperwork done is £5,000 minimum. And that's before you get to court. That's before you've hired anyone. That's minimum. Right? And in order for any law firm to take on a case of defamation brought by Orion, right, they are going to look at all the paperwork. And I mean all the paperwork. Orion is going to have to provide receipt after receipt after receipt. Yeah? All this Gender GP scammed me. I've got all the emails, all of that. And it has to reach a threshold, right? There is a threshold, which is lower than a criminal court, by the way, but there still has to be a threshold. More likely than not is the threshold, right? So, is it more likely than not that Orion has told people that Gender GP has scammed them out of hormones? That's on him to prove. So me sitting here and saying, well, I've seen evidence that you haven't gone for hormones. Thank you, little Evie, thank you. That you haven't gone for hormones, that you haven't been scammed by them, that you've either misunderstood the information you were given, or you've deliberately portrayed them as having given you wrong information. The thing is, right, that the way Orion has gone on, there will come a point in any defamation case, Orion, and I'm talking to you now, right? You want to, let's assume you've got the money, right? Let's assume. So you get me into a court, right? And you produce your autism assessment, right? Which you are now using to claim, I don't know, thank you, little Evie, thank you, darling. Thank you, Nikki. Please, absolutely. Which you are then using to get money from DWP and get PIP. Guess what happens then, right? If you're using that diagnosis that you've printed off, thank you, Marcus, and you're using it fraudulently, guess what happens? Legally, the law takes over and the civil side steps back. Right? And criminal law takes precedent. At which point your defamation case against me stops. It gets stopped. It pauses. Whilst the criminal element of what you've done takes over. And CPS get involved. I don't think you quite understand the implications of what you're saying. You have a text there, which is now part of your digital footprint, which says Met Police on it. And it very clearly is not from the Met Police. Right? Do you know what that is? Do you have any idea how many laws you've broken by claiming that it is from the Met Police? Do you know how quickly they can prove it isn't? And they can do it in such a way that it meets the threshold for a court appearance. Do you understand that? Because I don't think someone's explaining this to you properly. So every time you put that screenshot up, that to say that that's from the Met Police, you commit a crime. Every time you use your autism assessment to try and coerce somebody into backing down, you commit a crime. Right? You're not just skating towards being criminal. You have crossed the line now. Because you are saying things are when they're not. So, impersonating a police officer, fraud, you're looking at those sorts of charges there with just that one screenshot, that text, right? It's so badly done. There is zero identifying features on there, which I would expect to see, but scribbled out. I don't think you realise what you're doing. You have crossed the line from goading, bullying people to actually committing criminal offences. Now, the thing is, at the moment, they're very small and they're not connected. But at some point, there is going to be a pattern and the police will connect the dots, Orion, right? And it will all be lumped together and you will be in trouble. And that is not me threatening you. That's me telling you, because somebody close to you needs to tell you. Because if you've got people around you who care about you, well, I'd be very surprised if you do, because they should be telling you this. Fabricating a text and saying it's from Met Police is an offence. Do you understand? And hundreds of people, not only have hundreds of people screenshot that, you've put that up on a live. You've streamed it to people and told people it's from the police. That is one tiny little thing that you've done that you just think is nothing. It's nothing. It all goes to prove a pattern of behaviour with you. And the pattern of behaviour ends up with you lie. Right? You've taken money off people because you said you were transitioning and you have not done it, nor do you intend to, in my opinion, because you ended last year saying this was the year that you were going to transition, that you were going to start your journey and you were going to keep it off the app. Not only have you not started your journey, you've not kept it off the app and you've clearly got money. People in the awareness community together are far cleverer than you. And we don't look at what you do as isolated incidents. We put it all together. That's how we can predict what you're going to do next. So if you want to sue me or anyone else in the awareness community, have at it. Message me. I'll give you my address. I am more than happy to attend court. Okay? How's that? Honestly. Oh, yeah. Listen, if Orion says the grass is green, please check. Because it could be blue that day, you never know. I'm quite happy to have a day out. Exactly. Thank you, Lisa, love. Exactly. Good night, Laura, love. Evening, Amanda. Don't worry. Please don't apologise, honey. Yeah, that's a very nice way of saying it. Yes, Taz. Oh, do you know what, Nini? I think they're sick of them. Sick of Orion, honestly. They've shown a text message which says Met Police. If you go on Peekaboo's page, there's a screenshot of the text, right? It says Met Police. Read the text. If you can read that and it makes sense to you, you're a better person than I am. Go and have a look, Purple Sky. Peekaboo, I think it's on. No, not even AI generated, no. All right. Of course I will, Victoria. Of course I will, darling. As my room drops to 10 because everyone's got to Peekaboo's page. While you're there, drop Peekaboo a follow. Go for it. Peekaboo's going to be like, why is everyone following me? Thank you, May. I'm good, Kaz. Thank you. Yeah, but no self-respect. Do you know, just the first sentence, it doesn't even identify who they're talking to. I'm responding back to with relation. What? Oh, hang on. Let me just read that, love. I'm sorry for pinning you, but I can't say it properly. No, it's all right. Our friends who lost cancer. Really? Okay. What? Am I following you? Yeah. Message me and we'll have a proper chat. In fact, I might give you my WhatsApp number and we can have a proper chat. I can definitely help with that. Depending on what they've lost their accounts for, I can definitely help with that. But yeah, let me know. Although I've got to tell you, it's not Orion taking them down. I know. Thank you, Mickey, love. Yeah. I know, Luke, I know. I tell you what, if that was AI, flipping it, it's terrible, isn't it? Isn't it, Batty? Isn't it awful? Yeah, of course it is. It's in relation to, yeah. Oh, really? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Do you know how much Orion hates me and Emma? So many with awareness. How many times have I called Orion in this live? Still here. It's not him at all. Not him at all. Oh, really? Oh, Flower. Paula, I'm hurt. Absolutely loves me. Oh, really? Oh, you're threatening young women now, are we, Orion? Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. See, now I'm aware. I'm going to make the rest of the awareness community aware, right? You don't get to do that. You do not get to do that. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, right, okay. That's the energy you're coming with. I'll meet you with the same energy. 100%. You don't get to threaten people, and you definitely don't get to threaten young women, right? Definitely not. Oh, that was that was a very bad idea. Very bad idea. I know, Luca. I know. Yeah, awful one. Message me, please. I'm not having that. Oh, I know. Purple Sky. Seriously, they must have sold out of full stops. They must have sold out of full stops. I've never seen a text message with 0 full stops in it. Oh, I will be. Don't you worry. I will be. Message me, please. I want to know about all of that. That was vicious. You mean me, Candy? I don't like bullies. If it offends you, block me. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll look out for you, lovely. That's all right, Candy, don't worry. I'll look out for you. I'll look out for your message. Okay? But, yeah. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. So, just a heads up for everybody now, because Scouse Slayer's got nothing better to do than watch me, who she doesn't like, just so she can talk about me tomorrow. I expect you'll see a carefully edited clip of me talking tomorrow. It's probably going to sound really flipping bad, not being funny. Please don't message me about it. Please don't inbox me. Don't tell me they've done it. Don't tag me in it, because I don't give a shit what Scouse Slayer has to say about me, quite frankly. There's very few people on here that I actually give a shit about what they think of me. Just saying. That's the one. Yes. But I just put this out there that last year, Scouse Slayer, knowing that someone had suffered with child SA, spoke to them in a live saying horrendous things. If you want me to point you in the direction of the TikTok where she is seen saying what she said and directing it to somebody who had been a victim of child SA, just message me. Tag me in something and I will find it and show it you. And that's the person who's going to speak on me tomorrow, I would imagine. Somebody, I'd say with the morals of an alley cat, but I've met better alley cats, quite frankly. That's really, really horrible to say that about Miss Trunchbull. I thought she was brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm tired and I've got a meet up with a friend tomorrow. Oh, yes, Shaz. Oh, yes. Very, very unpleasant individual who somehow thinks that because they said sorry, but less than 24 hours later was saying, oh, oops, I've cancelled myself. Okay. Yeah, who nearly put a very, very good friend of mine 6 feet in the ground. So we can rehash all that. I'm game. I'm game. Yeah, not a problem. So, yes. Everybody, please take care. Forgive the rant this evening, or don't. I will upload it to YouTube. All for one. Don't forget to message me. And yeah, Shaz, please feel free. And I will see you all. I won't be on Friday, but I will be on Saturday. So I'll see you all then. Take care.